More and more people are becoming more health conscious and are doing more exercise in order to help maintain their body being healthy. Therefore, gyms are becoming more popular with an increase of demand for a place to exercise in Hong Kong. However, we found out that traditional gyms had a lot of problems, including hygiene, ventilation, space issues, and sustainability. Therefore, in order to tackle the problems in gym room, our project will provide solutions with the use of intelligent designs.
One major problem we found in gyms is hygiene. The shower area and the locker rooms in the gym are always humid and are covered with water. Due to this, mold can develop in standing water pools and leftover water bedding on the tile walls. Mold is dangerous as it may cause medical issues and is toxic. Another problem is that the indoor air quality in gyms can cause harm to our health. For example, the level of carbon dioxide will rise when the gym is crowded with people or when the place is poorly ventilated. In order to solve this problem, we plan on using mimicking nature and specifically mimicking ticks. So ticks are a type of insect that can absorb water vapor from the atmosphere. Whenever it detects a water source, it secretes the hydrophilic solution from its mouth. When it is saturated, the tick will draw back the hydrated secretion back into its mouth. The walls in the shower area and the locker room will mimic the water absorption ability of the ticks. The walls are designed with the mouth cavity to uptake water vapor. There is the responsive indirect system to collect the water. The sensors are implemented on the outer walls to detect the amount of water, and it will activate the responsive indirect system of the inner walls and absorb water through the cavities. The design can keep the shower area dry and reduce moisture in air. We will then use an algae wall for the walls in the gym room itself. The algae wall will act as an air purifier which can transform carbon dioxide into oxygen. The cultivation of algae needs the sources of light and carbon dioxide. The first source of light comes from the lighting system implemented above the wall, and there is also the natural light coming from the glass windows. Together with the presence of carbon dioxide, the photosynthesis process of algae is activated. Sensors are implemented to detect the illumination intensity in the room. It adjusts the lighting system to control the concentration of algae to enhance the efficient purification process of algae. Traditional gym equipment found in gyms today have no way in storing the kinetic energy generated from the usage of the machinery. For example, treadmills and rowing machines and also cycling machines all generate kinetic energy when used. We plan to build a generator into the gym equipment so that the energy produced can be harvested and be used for electricity such as lighting and ventilation. And this will make the gym self-sustainable and more energy efficient. Bicycling and rowing are rich sources of kinetic energy. In order to take advantage of this, we will store the energy created to generate electricity. The first and perhaps more obvious of the two is collecting the energy from the rotational motion of the wheels. This kind of device would operate on a simple principle. The rotational force of pedaling the bike causing the wheels to spin, this spins a rotor that spins a generator, ultimately producing electricity, which is then stored in a battery for later use. Now, in most gym rooms, such as the one in Floriho Sports Center, there are very large windows, but no curtains to block out any direct or indirect sunlight. A cost of being energy efficient and using natural lighting from the big windows is the discomfort caused by the bright lights experienced by gym goers. The long exposure of strong sunlight can cause skin problems and eye discomfort. Thus, we see this as a very important problem that needs to be solved for the sake of the gym goers' health issues. In order to solve the lighting problem, we plan on using light reflective panels on our windows in the gym. Photochromic lenses can be used so that the transparency of the windows can be adjusted. On days where there is very little sunlight or during the evening, there won't be any light shining on the panels and thus can allow the maximum amount of natural lighting in. The smart material that will be used is pyroelectric and will be able to detect temperature difference and create electric potential difference accordingly. Then, the electric potential difference will be able to trigger color change thanks to the electrochromics. Therefore, on sunny days when the sun is shining bright, the glass will be able to sense the high temperature and change from its original transparent state to a milky state to help block out sunlight. Finally, there is a big problem of overcrowding in gyms. Providing a wide range of gym machines and equipment take up a lot of space. On top of that, with a tremendous number of people visiting gym rooms during peak hours, it can get very crowded easily. We aim to provide a solution so that one can free up the gym space in the gym room and utilize every corner and provide a spacious and comfortable environment. The problem is that the exercise machines and dumbbells occupy a lot of space in the gym, and the area of the gym room is not fully utilized. It gets more serious during peak hours when a lot of people come. For instance, classes like yoga or cardio training are often very popular during lunchtime, while the exercise machines are not in use. The class will then become overcrowded. So our solution to this is to build movable walls. With movable walls, we can create more open spaces. Machines and dumbbells can be stored behind the walls during peak hours to create more space in the gym room.